Hi, the Lord told me to take you with me more often. So here we are. I am in Melbourne now, and you already know that I left on Thanksgiving Day. I landed last night kind of late, and thank God I'm kind of already getting on their time very quickly, which I need to do because I am delivering the sermon tomorrow and I need to be adjusted. Melbourne is 7 hours ahead of my time, so a little bit of adjusting. A little bit sleepy right now, but I'll make do. I actually have Purpose Chasers later tonight, now being 10 p.m. local time. I was planning to go outside and get lunch today, but I was in the room working on the stuff for tomorrow and like some other work. And then I look up, and before I know it, it's nearly 2 p.m. So I said, let me just order DoorDash. I ordered DoorDash. The guy comes. He comes to my door, and I tried to tip him. And he acted like he didn't want to take it. Like it was unexpected, and he felt bad to take it. And I thought, no, I said, please take it, please take it. And then he's kind of standing there looking a little bit sheepish and fumbling around in this bag. And then he says, well, can I give you this? And I'm like, I take it, and I think to myself, it's probably a track. So the first thing I say is, oh, are you a believer? He said, yes, I am. And he starts to talk to me a little bit. And so right away, I'm going, okay, Lord, in my spirit, what are you doing? What are you doing, God? We speak a little bit. I was able to share with him the ImSoFlyMovement. He told me that he was pretty new in his faith. And then he says to me, will you pray for me? And I'm like, yes, of course I will. So I pray for him. We're standing at the door. I'm holding my food, hand on this guy, praying and prophesying to him. He starts to have tears coming down his face, and I'm just like, all this going on in the hallway so unexpectedly. And I am just laughing at the Lord because the Lord said to me that he had an assignment for me in Australia. It wasn't just about delivering the sermon that I initially came for. God said, I have assignment for you. And I'm just like, God, look at you. I'm not even here 24 hours and you're bringing them to my door. That is God, though. You have to stay ready, okay? Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I was just so blessed even to be able to pray for him and listening to what the Lord was saying to him, because I knew that he needed a word from God. And I was like, Lord, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, earlier before I left to fly out to Melbourne, I was still feeling kind of sad. And I kept saying, why do I still feel sad? I knew that my sadness was coming from not being able to go on with my plans for Thanksgiving and Christmas. But I had surrendered that in my spirit. So I didn't understand why I was still feeling sad. And I said to the Lord, why do I feel sad, God? Like, where is that coming from? And the Lord said to me, Angel, that's the price of surrender. That's what you're feeling. And it's okay. And I thought, okay. I was only asking the Lord that because I wanted God to know that I didn't want to be feeling sad. I was totally fine with giving up my plans for his. And later in the day, he said to me, Angel, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And I realized, you know, we are three-part beings, right? We're spirit, soul, and body. And when God said that to me, I realized that my soul had not yet caught up to the surrender that my spirit was already doing. My mind, my will, emotions had not caught up to the surrender, and it was still kind of longing for my plans. And that's so crazy, and that's why the Lord said it to me the way that he did, and I understood immediately what he was saying. So I said, okay, Lord, I just wanted you to know that I was okay with whatever you want to do. You know, when I woke up on Thanksgiving morning, I had so much gratitude in my heart. I felt so thankful. All I could think about was the fact that my Father was asking me to partner with him to do what he needs to get done. And that is such an honor to me. I feel so flattered when the Lord asked me that. You know, I think about God, the creator of heaven and earth. This is the same God that parted the Red Sea, like literally took a body of water, split it so that his people could walk through the middle. Not only split it, but you held the water there so they could walk on the floor bed of this body of water. That's the God that we serve. And that is the same God that said, hey, I need you to meet me in Australia. I feel so much gratitude and I feel so flattered by that. I think about if Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or someone else in business were to say, Angel, will you meet me in so-and-so country because I want to do some business with you? I would drop everything and probably tell everybody what I was headed to do. But for some reason, when God, the creator of heaven and earth, asks us to do something like that for him and to drop our plans, we're not so quick to do it. We linger, we walk in disobedience about it, we gripe, we complain. Why is that? For me, I feel so flattered because I know that the Lord has so many obedient people around the world that will drop everything to be where he tells them to be. So the fact that he will look down from heaven and ask little old me to partner with him to go to another country like Australia to do what he needs to get done, that is so flattering to me, and I feel so honored. So it was nothing for me to do this and then to wake up on Thanksgiving morning feeling the way that I felt. And now to be here, and within 24 hours, he is bringing them to my doorstep for me to pray. That's our God. And every time I think about the Lord asking me to do anything for him, I think to myself, for the King, it will all be worth it.